Well, this is certainly the season of giving. And Corey Ray of the Milwaukee Brewers, well, he had that giving spirit because he gave the Chicago White Sox Ace program a tremendous gift. It is my pleasure to bring in Chicago's very own Corey Ray. Corey, hey, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. How are you doing?
Good. Happy holidays to you too.
Hey, I appreciate it. Well, Corey, you gave the White Sox Ace program a tremendous gift. Tell me what you did for the ACE program, which you are a product of.
We teamed up with Rollins Baseball and fitted everyone with Rollins helmets for the season. We tried to figure out a way to give back to the guys since we weren't having our clinic this year. So we decided helmets were the way to go.
Mhm. So, when you decided you want to do something for the youngsters, you know how important and sometimes how expensive helmets can be. This is a great gesture on your part.
Yeah, I still remember the first glove that was given to me at 7 years old. So any way that I could possibly give back and help, um, I was open to do that. We
Mhm.
initially wanted to do gloves. Um, we couldn't figure out the logistics of gloves, and my wife said, "Why don't you give them baseball helmets, batting helmets?" So we figured it out. They had enough helmets. I think there were like 140, 150 guys. We figured it out. We figured out how to get the helmets. And thanks for Rollins Baseball, that was really diligent in communicating with me
Mhm.
and my agent, trying to figure out how many and what sizes and what style, and everything got put together really quickly.
Well, one thing about baseball, I think people don't realize that it can be expensive for youngsters. Just getting a helmet, then there's a bat, then there's a glove, then there's cleats. So this is going to save some parents a lot
Yeah,
of money.
definitely, definitely. I remember when I first got my introduction in the pro ball. I mean, in the travel ball, we had to pay for helmets, we had to pay for bats, we had to pay for gloves, batting gloves, cleats, uniforms. So any way that I could help um, give to the youth, it works. It works.
Yeah. Now you are also a product of the White Sox ACE program, which I love. I love
Yeah,
the ACE program. Tell me what the ACE program meant to you.
everything. Um, Baseball wise, you get some of the best coaching in the city of Chicago. You get to play some of the best competition from all over the country for free. And then you get
Mhm.
access to showcases. Um, I remember I went to Breakthrough Series, Silver and Black Games, the Double Duty Classic, um, a bunch of area code, a bunch of
Mm.
tournaments that put me not only in front of college coaches and college recruiters, but also professional scouts. And then
Mhm.
they always made sure that your grades were right. They made sure that you respected the game, you respected your family, you respected your parents. Um, and whenever I wanted to work, I was never told no. I mean, that was really
Oh.
big for me because there were things that I wanted
Mhm.
to improve on as an amateur, as a high school player. And they used to have to cut the lights off on me sometimes, but they never told me no. Saturday morning, 7 a.m., Sunday morning, 7 a.m., Sunday night, 11 o'clock. Um, there was never a no. It was always a come on, let's get this work in.
Get their work in. Hey, what was it like going to Simeon, which is known for basketball? You had the NBA, Derrick Rose, Jabari Parker, Taylor Horton Tucker, Kendrick Nunn right now. But you guys had a great baseball program with Leroy Franklin.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Franklin was well known for his success in the game. We knew it was a basketball school, but our goal was to somehow make it a basketball and a baseball school. In some way, somehow, we get in there freshman year, and basketball wins the city and state. Football wins the city championship, and now the pressure was on us to to complete the triple crown, and we ended up doing it. I think we won a few triple crowns while I
Mm-hmm.
was at Simeon. But I think seeing the way the basketball team got treated, seeing the way the basketball team was respected, lit a fire under us because we knew we were good
Mhm.
enough. We just had to figure out how to have the success on the baseball field.
And you guys did. It was a beautiful success story. So after Simeon, you get drafted, by baseball. You say, now I'm going to go to college. You go to Louisville. That
Yeah.
turned out to be a really good decision to go to
Yes.
school.
Yes, I needed the reps. Um, in Chicago, playing in a public league, you don't always face the best competition. Not as it matches up against the other country players around the country. And then you miss
Mhm.
games because it's cold. You don't get as many reps as other people would have. I needed to go to
Mhm.
college. I needed to get stronger. I needed to get the reps, and I needed to be on my own. I was under my parents' watch my entire life. In college, you're on your own. You got to find out how to eat, um, how to sleep, how to go to sleep. This is the first time that you don't have parents saying, "You should go to sleep." You got to get up early in the morning, and then you figure out how to set an alarm, how to wake up when
Ooh.
the alarm goes off. Because I always had my dad or my grandparents there when my alarm didn't go off. I shut it off, or I shut it off. They were there to come in and wake me up, but not in college.
Hmm. Well, let me ask you, what was it about baseball? Because I mean, I love baseball. It's my favorite sport. People think it's basketball, but it's baseball. What was it about baseball that you say, "Hey, this is what I want to do"?
The feeling you get when you make a diving catch, um, when you hit a home run, when you steal a base, that feeling for me was not matched by scoring a touchdown or scoring a basket. Um,
Hmm.
Early on, I realized that I had talent. And my goal early on was to get a degree, to use baseball as a platform to get me out of the South Side of Chicago. And I didn't want
Mm.
my parents to have to pay a bunch of money to do it. So I stuck to it, and
Okay.
it paid off.
Yeah, it paid off very well. So now it's draft day.
Mhm.
You're the fifth player taken in the draft in the first round by Milwaukee. What was that feeling like to hear your name called number five?
Relief, excitement, and some surprise. I had no idea where I was gonna go. I remember that off season. I'm interviewing. Um, I'm getting interviewed by a bunch of scouts, and guys are saying that I could go in the first round. And it hit me like
Hmm.
I have a chance to go in the first round. I never thought in my life, even with the seasons that I had, with the talent that I had, I never thought going in the first round would ever be an option for me. I'm just wanting to get drafted, get my foot in the door, and hopefully win a big league job. And then they tell me that I've got a chance to go first round, and then I get a call, and they took me with the fifth pick. I was overjoyed.
Wow. Hey, what was it like to finally put on that professional uniform?
I use it as, this is a beginning. A lot of people get drafted and they put on that jersey and they're relieved. They say they made it, but I knew that uh, my journey had just begun. Professional
Mm.
baseball is relentless. It's tough. It's every day. Um, and I knew, and I made it a point to myself not to get complacent, not to say I'm a professional athlete. I made it. My goal is to play in the
Mhm.
big league, contribute to a big league team, and contribute for a long time. So now I have my foot in the door. Now it's the beginning. Now it's time to really get to work. The work has just
Okay.
begun.
Corey, let me ask you, what can we do to get more African Americans involved in baseball? Everybody loves basketball. Baseball is such a wonderful sport. What can we do to get more African Americans involved?
I think two things. I think that they need to see guys that look like them on TV.
Mm.
Um, and then if you see, it's like the 6 minute mile. Nobody thought it was possible to run a 6 minute mile until somebody ran a 6 minute mile. Now everybody's running a 6 minute mile. I think
Mm.
that if they see African Americans on TV playing baseball, they'll say, "I can do. That's something that I can do." And secondly, guys that are doing it need to get in the community and help, whether it be donating goods, donating equipment, donating to charities, donating to little leagues, or even donating time. It doesn't have to be monetary per se, but get in there and help, teach them the right way, um, and I think that'll increase popularity, and you'll start to see more African Americans in the game of baseball.
Okay, that's a beautiful point. One final question before I let you go.
All right.
Providing fans can come to baseball games in 2021, we don't know, or media. When the Cubs play the Brewers, probably in Milwaukee, can I get about 10 or 12 tickets? I like to bring the family up. I'm not asking for much, man. Maybe a dozen tickets.
You can get 12 tickets, and I'll send you the bill after the game.
Okay, send me the bill. Spoken like a true Southsider. Southside in the house. Yep. Hey, Corey, I think your donation to the White Sox ACE program is really something that the White Sox ACE program needed. I think it was very special of you. As a guy that grew up a block from the old Comiskey Park, and that is a half a block from the new park. Hey, that kid that you give those helmets to, that was me, a long time ago in Wentworth Garden. So I want to personally thank you. I think it was a wonderful thing that you did. And I want to wish you the best in 2021 and continued success.
Thank you. I appreciate it. The giving has just begun. I haven't even scratched the surface with everything that I plan to do.
All right. Well, hey, keep me informed. You always got a spot here.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Corey.